How to train your mouth to talk in English. Introduction. Have you ever had this feeling? You know exactly what you want to say. The sentence is perfect in your head. Your grammar is correct. You know the words. But when you open your mouth to speak, something goes wrong. You stumble. You stutter. Your tongue feels heavy, like a piece of wood. The words come out slowly and unnaturally. You feel like your mouth is fighting against you. Why does this happen? Is your vocabulary bad? No. Is your grammar bad? Probably not. The problem is simply physical. Speaking a foreign language is not just a mental activity, it is a physical sport. Your mouth, your tongue, your lips, and your jaw are full of muscles. For your whole life, these muscles have been trained to move in the way your native language requires. English requires completely different movements. It uses muscles you have never used before. It requires tongue positions that feel strange and uncomfortable. If you don't train these muscles, you will always have a strong accent, and you will always speak slowly. You cannot run a marathon if you have never trained your legs. And you cannot speak fluent English if you have never trained your mouth. In this video, we are going to go to the English mouth gym. I will teach you how to physically retrain your face. We will look at muscle relaxation, tongue placement, the rhythm of English, and the secret of connecting words. This is a practical guide. By the end of this video, your mouth will feel tired, but your English will sound better than ever. Are you ready to work out? Let's start training. Chapter 1. The Biology of Speaking. Before we start the exercises, we need to understand the machine. Every language has a resting position. This is where your tongue and jaw sit when you are not speaking. In many languages, like Spanish or Hindi, the tongue rests high, near the roof of the mouth, and the mouth is slightly tense. The sound is produced at the front of the mouth. English is different. In English, the mouth is generally more relaxed. The jaw is lower. The tongue often rests in the middle or low. The sound comes from the throat and chest, not just the lips. If you try to speak English with your native language mouth position, it is like trying to play tennis with a golf club. It doesn't work well. Exercise 1. The reset. Let's find the English position. Relax your jaw. Let it drop a little bit. Your teeth should not be touching. Relax your lips. They should not be tight. Let your tongue fall to the bottom of your mouth. Now take a deep breath and make a sound from your chest. This low, relaxed sound is the most common sound in English. It is called the schwa. If your mouth is tight, you cannot make this sound. If your mouth is relaxed, it happens naturally. Remember, to speak English well, you must first learn to relax your face. Chapter 2. The Tongue Twisters. Targeting weak muscles. Now that we are relaxed, we need to target the specific muscles that are weak. For most learners, there are two enemy sounds that cause the mouth to freeze: the TH and the R. Let's train them specifically. The TH workout. The TH sound, as in think or this, does not exist in most languages. Your brain thinks it is dangerous to put your tongue between your teeth. We need to break that fear. The drill. Stick your tongue out. Yes, really stick it out. Don't be shy. Put it between your teeth. Now, blow air out. You should feel the air on your hand. Now, let's add a word. Say thank, but do it slowly. Thank. Do it 5 times. Now, let's try the voiced version with vibration. Say this. Z, this. No, that's wrong. No Z sound. Put the tongue between the teeth. Make a vibration like a B. Challenge. Say this sentence slowly, focusing only on sticking your tongue out. 33,000 things. Do not speed up. Focus on the muscle movement. The R workout. The English R is very strange. In many languages, there are taps against the teeth. In English, the tongue never touches the roof of the mouth. It pulls back, like an angry dog. The drill. Open your mouth slightly. Pull your tongue back into your throat. Round your lips a little bit. Your tongue is a muscle. You should feel tension at the back of your tongue. Now say, red, run, river. If your tongue touches the top of your mouth, stop. Reset. Pull it back. These drills are your warm-up. Do them every morning while you shower. Chapter 3. The Secret of Linking. This is the most important chapter for fluency. Why do native speakers sound so fast? Why is it easy for them to say long sentences but difficult for you? Because you are speaking like a robot. A robot says, I want to eat an apple. Choppy, separate words. A native speaker says, I want to eat an apple. In English, we do not like silence between words. We connect the end of one word to the beginning of the next word. This is called linking. If you don't link, your mouth has to stop and start, stop and start. This is exhausting for your muscles. Linking makes it smooth. Let's train 3 types of linking. Type 1. Consonant plus vowel. This is the easiest. If a word ends with a consonant, like T, D, S, M, and the next word starts with a vowel, A, E, I, O, U, they become one word. Example. Wake up. Don't say wake. Up. Say wake up. Example. Turn off. Don't say turn off. Say turn off. Exercise. Repeat after me. Imagine these are single words. Stop it. Stop it. Need it. Need it. Read a book. Read a book. Feel how easy it is. Your mouth doesn't stop. It flows. Type 2. The invisible W and Y. This is a secret trick. If one word ends in a vowel and the next starts with a vowel, we add a secret sound to connect them. The invisible Y. If the first word ends in an E or I sound, like see, me, day, we add a small Y. The invisible W. If the first word ends in an O or U sound, like go, do, you, we add a small W. Try it. Say go out without the W. Go. Out. It feels jerky, right? Now say go out. It is smooth like butter. Chapter 4. Rhythm and Stress. English is not a flat language. It is a musical language. It goes up and down, long and short. Some languages are syllable-timed, meaning every syllable has the same length. English is stress-timed. This means some syllables are long and loud, and others are super short and quiet. If you try to pronounce every word clearly, your mouth will get tired, and you will sound unnatural. You need to learn to be lazy with unimportant words. The rule. Content words, verbs, nouns, adjectives. Strong, loud, long. Function words, to, a, the, of, can, and. Weak, quiet, fast. Let's look at the phrase, fish and chips. We don't say fish and chips. We say fish and chips. The and becomes just a tiny sound. N. Let's look at I can go to the store. Strong words, go store. Weak words, I can to the. Your mouth should race through the weak words and rest on the strong words. Exercise. The rubber band. Imagine you are holding a rubber band. When you say a stressed word, stretch the band. When you say a weak word, let it go. Sentence. Teachers work at schools. Stretch on teachers. Relax on work at. Stretch on schools. Teachers work at schools. Training your mouth to be lazy on the small words will actually make you easier to understand. Chapter 5. Speed Drills. Now that we understand the mechanics, we need to build speed. But remember, speed comes from control, not from panic. We are going to use a technique called back-chaining. Often, when you see a long word or sentence, your mouth panics. You try to say it all at once and you stumble. To fix this, we start at the end and work backward. Let's take a difficult word. Unfortunately. Let's train it backward. Lee. Easy, right? Nutley. Fortunately. Unfortunately. Now, your mouth knows the path. Let's try a full sentence. Sentence. I would have told you if I had known. That is a tongue twister. Let's back-chain it. Known. Had known. If I had known. Told you if I had known. Have told you if I had known. I would have told you if I had known. Do this with one difficult sentence every day. It programs your muscle memory to handle complex sequences without getting stuck. Chapter 6. The Actor's Technique. We have talked about shadowing in other videos, but today we will look at it purely as a physical exercise. Athletes watch videos of professionals to see how they move their bodies. You must do the same. Find a video of a native speaker on YouTube, a TED Talk, or a movie scene. You are not listening to the meaning. You are watching the mouth. Watch their jaw. Does it move a lot or a little? Watch their lips. Are they rounded or spread? Listen to the melody. When do they go high? When do they go low? The exercise. Play the video. pause after one sentence. Repeat the sentence. But don't just repeat the words, repeat the feeling. If they sighed, you sigh. If they laughed, you laugh. If they spoke fast, you speak fast. You are an actor. Your goal is to be a clone of that person. Do this for 10 minutes a day. This connects your ears directly to your mouth muscles. After a few weeks, you will notice that you start to use intonations and rhythms naturally, without thinking. Chapter 7. Overcoming the mental block. Finally, we must talk about the moment when your mouth freezes. You are in a conversation. Someone asks you a question. You know the answer. But your mouth locks shut. Your heart beats fast. This is the fight or flight response. Your brain thinks speaking English is a tiger that wants to eat you. It sends tension to your jaw and throat. When your muscles are tense, they cannot move fast. How do you fix this? The physical shakeout. Before a meeting or a call, relax your physical body. Roll your shoulders. Yawn loudly. This relaxes the jaw. Blow air through your lips like a horse. This releases the tension in the lips. The filler strategy. When your brain needs time to find a word, don't be silent. Silence creates tension. Use filler phrases to keep your mouth moving. Instead of freezing, say, "That is a good question. Let me think about that for a second. What I mean to say is, well, actually." These phrases are like keeping the engine of a car running while you wait at a red light. If you turn the engine off, silence, it is hard to start again. Keep the motor running with simple fillers. Conclusion: your daily workout plan. You now have the tools to train your mouth. But like any gym, you cannot go once and expect to have big muscles. You need consistency. Here is your 5-minute daily mouth workout. Minute 1. Warm up. Do the horse lip blow. Stretch your jaw. Find your relaxed Schwa position. Minute 2. Problem sounds. Do the TH and R drills. 33 red roses. Minute 3. Linking. Take 3 pairs of words. Stop it, go, wout, see it, and say them as one smooth sound. Minute 4. Shadowing. Listen to 1 minute of English audio and copy it exactly. Minute 5. Read aloud. Read 1 paragraph from a book or article out loud. Exaggerate the intonation. Stretch the rubber band. If you do this for 30 days, your mouth will change. The clumsiness will disappear. The words will start to flow. You will stop fighting your own tongue, and you will start enjoying the language. English is not just a subject to study in a book. It is a skill to perform with your body. Train your mouth, and your mind will follow. Are you ready to go to the mouth gym? Which sound is the hardest for you? Is it the TH, the R, or maybe the linking? Tell me in the comments below. I want to help you fix it. If this workout guide was helpful, please smash that like button. It helps us reach more students. And subscribe to English Parchment so you never miss a training session. Now, go drink some water and relax your jaw. You did a great job today. See you in the next video.